Welcome back. So, we've been talking about IP addresses. So, what is an IP really? So, an IP stands for Internet Protocol, and it looks like this. Remember, all devices on the internet have an IP address. So, in this case, this is IP. This is Google server's IP address, and this is 216.58.223.196. Secondly, you cannot have two devices with the same IP addresses on the internet. So you cannot have two devices with the same IP address. So, like, you can't find another with the same IP with Google servers. It's always unique. So right now, let's go ahead to test it out. We've been saying that the browser goes through all of this process down to the DNS just to get the IP address. So let's copy this IP address and paste it in our browser to see if it actually load Google's website. So I'm going to copy the IP address right now and move to my browser, then paste it in there and hit enter. Great. So it actually opened. So this is actually Google's IP, and it leads us back to Google's website. So this topic right now is about breaking Google. So let's see how we can break Google and have like a little bit fun with Google's website. So what I need you to do right now is that find any space on this website and right click. Just scan through the menu items here, the list of items here. You should see inspect and select, or you could simply just go to your top right and click on this icon here, and then move down to more tools and then select developer tools. Okay, so whichever way you want to do that, it should open a window at the bottom or at the right. If you want to change the orientation of that window, you can simply click on this button and select the right, or you want it at the bottom or left or top. So but I prefer mine to be at the bottom. Okay, so next I need you to go to your left of that menu here. You should see an element selector. So you'd find this icon. It's called an element selector. So click on it. With that, you should be able to select different parts of the website. So it helps you select parts of the website. So right now what I'm going to do, I'm going to select this button that says Google search. So when I click on it, it takes me to the part of the instruction that creates that button. So I can see it right here highlighted. So let's change it. I want to change it to something else. I don't want it to read Google search. I want it to read Bplank search. So I'll double click on this value part and then type my name, okay, and hit enter. And it changed. It changed. So cool. So we're playing around with this. Let's do more. Let me try to delete something from this website. So I'm going to select this button. So it's selected right now, and then I'm going to hit delete. It's gone. Maybe I don't like, let's say I don't like the input, so I'm just going to select the input too. No, that's not the input. Select. Okay. Okay, I didn't select it properly. Okay, it's gone. Who says that we can't delete the whole page? So let's delete the whole page. I'm just going to select the body right here, and then, yeah. So I need to play around with this. And what just happened? Did we just delete Google? I just hope that we won't be arrested for doing so. So don't worry, we're not actually deleting Google. So when you just click on the refresh icon, you should still load Google. So what is happening really is that whenever you make a request, you always get a copy of those files. So Google contains and it hosts the original files of the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And then whenever we request, it always creates a copy and sends us a copy. It keeps a copy on the server and sends a copy to the browser. So that's why we can play around with this and delete it and and we're good. So play around with this, and then I'm going to see you in the next lesson. Bye.